Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Beth Farnsworth.
And I'm CJ Ward. We begin at 6 o'clock with businesses and property owners that sat on the sidelines during the pandemic, but now moving ahead with plans for the future.
And News Channel's John Palmentary joins us live in Santa Barbara. John, the city's landscape of buildings is changing.
Yeah, we touched on this earlier this week, but there was so much to unpack in this story. We thought we'd go back in because it is a very busy time in the world of property owners, retailers, restaurant owners as they navigate through the economics and the opportunities. The changing landscape of many business areas is now in motion. Santa Barbara is seeing it in key areas such as downtown and the Funk Zone. Some of the highlights include the former Verizon store, vacant on State Street at the corner of Ortega Street. It has now been leased to Vuori Performance Apparel. The Frontier building on the corner of Canon Perdido Street and Chapala Street will become a mini storage location, and the parking lot next door has been proposed for a housing project. On Upper Chapala Street, a church was just sold, and it will be converted into a hotel. One of many new hotels being planned, either from the ground up or through a conversion. And the Whole Foods property on Upper State Street is for sale with a price tag of $60 million. The Radius Commercial Group does not anticipate it'll move very fast at that price. One area of concern is the way smaller parcels like these here on State Street are being bought and clustered together for a larger project. That's happened in downtown, where several addresses are going to be combined to create a new hotel site that touches both State Street and Ortega Street.
The sticking point for me, which I did not realize before, was this lot merger. And I'm opposed to this type of sort of automatic lot merger without being community benefit.
This was a cause of concern at a recent city council meeting and the master planning process.
I don't believe we've contemplated the really large impact to our whole downtown of this ability to automatically merge lots, and if that can be done for any purpose.
The tallest building in the Funk Zone is the former Sonos site that for years was the Beacon Moving and Storage building on Mason Street. It is now available, and it comes with height, size, and parking.
We're going to see someone come in and do something fun and creative there and continue to ride the wave of excitement and good news down in the Funk Zone.
This continues to be one of the most fluid commercial sites in the city.
The Funk Zone. A lot of people said, well, the Funk Zone doesn't have enough parking. That's going to hold it back. Somehow people keep finding their way there.
And one thing we're seeing in this changing environment is that some of the businesses that are leaving or flipping aren't necessarily going to the same type of businesses. Restaurants aren't always becoming restaurants. Retail's not always becoming retail. Tech's not always going to flip over to another tech. Matter of fact, in one case, a restaurant's going out on State Street in downtown Santa Barbara, and it's going to be converted into condos. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
And now